party over, it's out of time. So I do not the party it's not looking right now. Say it one more time. 2002, party over, it's out of time. Yeah. So tonight, it's not we're gonna 1999. Don't you wanna go? 1999. Don't you wanna go? 1999. We can all die any day. Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stats with the Facts, and y'all already know y'all tuned in to a New Year's Eve edition. You know what I'm talking about? A Real Talk Podcast, New Year's Eve edition. What it do, man? How y'all out there doing? What's going on with y'all tonight, man? Huh? What's going on with y'all? 2022 was a hell of a year, man. Would y'all agree with that? $2022 been a hell of a year, man. You hear me? Hell of a year. And, sadly, we done lost a lot of people this year, man. Sadly, we done lost a lot of people this year, 2022. Recently, we just lost our brethren, Sinful to P. You know what I'm saying? Rest in the essence to that brother. You know, it's a sad situation. You know what I mean? But, it's a celebration at the same time. You feel me? It's a sad situation, but nonetheless, it's cause for celebration. You feel me? We lost so many people this year, man. Kevin Samuels, Alan Roger Curry, Sinful to P, David Carroll. So many other people, man, we lost, man. That's just YouTube content creators, man. That's not including all the famous people, other people we lost. People in their family. Recently, like two of my homies, the pops just died. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a crazy situation, though. But nonetheless, 2022 has been a very, very interesting year. You know what I mean? To say the least. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting over here for New Year's Eve. I'm sipping on this Cavassier cognac. You know what I'm talking about? Sipping on this Cavassier cognac. We call it the ladies' man around my way. If y'all remember my man Leon Phelps, the ladies' man, he always was sipping on his Cavassier cognac. You know what I'm talking about? So we got to keep the tradition going for the last day of 2022. You understand what I'm saying, man? So y'all pour your drinks up, light your blunts up, and we're going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to be here too long, so we're just going to chop it up real briefly. You know what I'm saying? 2022, just do a brief overview of things that happened this year. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of events, very eventful year, if I do say so myself. You know what I mean? Very eventful year. You know what I'm saying? And we just going to sit back and kick it. You know, it's 2022. This is the last day of 2022. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to pay homage to some people, pay homage to some, you know what I'm saying, very impactful people. You know what I'm saying? Very impactful people who are no longer with us, sadly, right? Sadly. sadly, we got so many people who aren't with us anymore. So we just gonna take this time out over here at Real Talk Podcast to pay homage to everybody who's no longer here with us. You understand what I'm saying, man? It's been a beautiful year, even though it's been so much tragedy going on this year and happened. You know what I'm saying? Those of us who are still here, we are still here. And it's a beautiful thing, man, regardless of anybody else who may not be here with us to this day right now. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody realized that, it could be a lot worse than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Could be a whole lot worse than what it actually is. So in 2023, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be recognizing the real and destroying all fakery. So, you know what I'm saying? Here's the 2022, the oncoming 2023. And this is for real runs getting the shine that they deserve and all fakery and fuckery being destroyed completely. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's time for this shit to come to an end. And I know a lot of y'all feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1. Shout out to my brother Mr. O the Info. Shout out to Shantastic Chill TV. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Chaos Rain. Shout out to God's Go Professor. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the big homie Sir Ism. You know, shout out to everybody that's rocking with the real ones, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the real ones, man. So we're gonna start this night off right. You understand what I'm saying, man? Paying homage to those who are no longer here with us anymore. And you know what I'm saying? It's only right that I think we sit up here and play this video right here in honor and paying homage to our brethren Kevin Samuels. You know, I know a lot of y'all still feel some type of way about Kevin Samuels. I mean, God, y'all still feel some type of way about this dude. It's a lot of hatred for this dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how the guys who actually come here with an actual message and actually trying to help people, it's crazy how they get ridiculed and condemned and vilified the most. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to play this right here. I want to play this video right here and paying homage to our brother Kevin Samuels, man. You feel me? Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm talking about, had a very impactful, you know what I'm saying, or should I say a very strong impact, you know what I'm saying, on how we operate, you know what I mean? And this video right here was the video that set it all off for the brother. You know what I'm saying? This was the video that set everything off for the brother. You know what I mean? So let's tap in and walk with me, man. Tap in and walk with me. Rest of the heavens you can, man. I had a lot of questions.
Can you hear me now?
Those were hers.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, are you a PhD?
No.
I'm a PhD.
How many dogs you got?
One.
Really?
So like she got 3 or 4 dogs over there.
What kind of dog is it?
He's a cane corso.
He's a what?
A cane corso.
What is that in English?
It's a larger dog, and their breed is meant for guarding and protecting. They're very protective of their home and their family.
Okay, so what's your disagreement?
Honestly, I don't have a disagreement. I just came here because I honestly want some advice from you.
It says disagreement day.
Oh, I know, but this is my first time catching you on live. Normally I'm asleep. And
you have a job?
I do. I own a business.
Okay, so I do too.
And I do have a question.
But I have a business. And if you wanted my advice, you could always book a session if you can't catch us at the show live.
I was trying to go online earlier.
But all you have to do, man, but see, what kind of business do you own?
I own a pet grooming, doggy daycare, and indoor
Okay,
dog
so what you're basically trying to do is I have a disagreement day, and you basically came in and said, damn your topic. I want to ask you what I want to ask you.
Crazy.
And
Okay.
that's, but you
No
are more than
respect.
welcome to go on my website and purchase your time to talk with me one-on-one. Because what you're trying to do is rather rude, but I will go ahead and do it because I'm going to use this as a teaching lesson. How old are you?
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
35 years old. 35 years old and you're a business owner.
Uh-huh.
And what's your question?
So my issue is, I want to know at what point when I'm just meeting a guy, do I tell him that I'm a business owner? Because my problem is that when I try to date down and the conversation comes up to where I own a business, the guy is either like, hey, can I come join in on you on that business? Or can I put some money and be a business partner? And I'm not looking for that. And I honestly...
hold on. I need to be clear on this subject.
Look at this girl.
Where are you at?
North Carolina.
And you're saying when to tell somebody you own a business?
Because I find when I date down, guys see an interest and want to be like a business partner. And I'm learning that maybe I need a high value man because that's what.
First off, ma'am, I really don't understand. What kind of man are you talking about? Because owning a business is no different than having a job, in my opinion. And I'm not getting what you're saying. When should you? I'm not understanding why this is an issue. If you're, what kind of men are you? What kind of men are you dating?
I try to give guys that not a chance.
You try to do what?
I try to give guys that's not on my level a chance.
Oh my God.
Why? What do you mean on your level? What does that mean?
That's making 6 figures or more.
But I don't okay. You try to give guys who are not on your level a chance. Why?
And because I honestly want a 6-figure guy. Is what I'm realizing.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and net it out for you. You ready?
Uh-huh.
The guys you want aren't asking you out.
Well, I haven't been putting myself out there, honestly.
But you put yourself out there enough for the guys you don't want or beneath you to ask you out.
Those are like guys I met online.
Right. So again, the men you want are not asking you out. See, you ladies do this. You go and deal with men who you feel are beneath you, and then you ask how to fix them. I'm not beneath you. I don't know how to fix a guy that's down there. That's not my concern. The better question is, why can't you get a guy on your level? That's the real question. Well, the first thing, well, first of all, I would tell you what I said in here automatically is a problem. Why you would come onto a show that you know is a disagreement day? It's selfish. It's like, well, yes, ma'am. It's like I want what I want. I don't say things for no reason. That's why I asked you questions. You're 35 years old, a business owner. That means you understand what business is, and you know this is a business. And I have a show title. And you said, "Damn your show title, I want to talk to you." But you could have went to my business and booked time to talk to me, but you wanted what you wanted, how you wanted.
I'm sorry.
No, and I'm using this as a lesson. That's the problem with too many of you black women. You don't do shit the right way with black men. That was improper. And when I told you the right way, you still were like, well, whatever. So I'm gonna use this. When was the last time you had a relationship?
Like the end of last year, around December.
How long did it last?
A year.
A year. And was that man? Did you go to college?
Did I go to college?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay, and how long have you owned your own business?
9 years.
And how long have you been making six figures or more?
The last 3.
Okay, why do you need a man making six figures?
Because I'm finding out that the guys that I date it's not working out.
What does that have to do with money?
Because I feel like I need a guy that I can respect and admire, and I'm ambition, and I want a guy that has that drive too. And when he doesn't, I find myself, encourage him like, hey, babe, you can do this and you can do that. And then,
all right, so in North Carolina, what percentage of the population, what percentage of men in this country make six figures or more?
I think it's like 5%. I'm not
closer to 10. So
okay.
10%. All right. So the question is, what do those men who make that kind of money, who all women tend to want, what do they want?
I feel like they want arm candy, somebody who can have more to bring to the table than just looks, but also bring balance to their life. I feel like I can help them out on
okay, slow down. I'm not understanding. You said they want arm candy, then you contradicted yourself. They want somebody that more than just looks.
Yeah, arm candy, but something behind, bring with it, and more in depth.
Do you know any men who make six figures or more?
My dad and my uncle.
Do you know any men that you are related to that make six figures or more?
Unrelated to? Yeah,
men that you are not related to.
Not on a personal level.
So you don't know them. You don't know what they want, but you want them. Man, I'm going to suggest that you really don't know what you want. And saying six figures is just something that you get taken from out there. But I'm not hearing this rooted to anything. What do you want ultimately? Do you want to be married? Children? What?
Yes, I want to be married.
Do you want any children?
Yes.
How many?
I have a son now, so.
Okay. How old is your son?
He's 13.
Where's the father?
He's not in his life.
I didn't ask that. I said, where's the father?
Well, he's not like in it like I would like him to be.
All right, so let me go ahead and take this down, man. Men who make the kind of money you're talking about have options, and typically they don't want to deal with women who have 13-year-old sons who are used to dating men. This doesn't sound appealing to the kind of man you're talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start booking session with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Oh, okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men, and you said once I book a session with you, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling you what they want, and you're still saying, yeah, but I want them. They don't want you.
But I have been working on myself this year and booking your.
Okay, ma'am, but okay. 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's in the top 10% of earners, who women across the country want that?
Because I have a lot to offer. I feel like.
Would you want your son to, if you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for black women. They will even. Should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring. I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bullshit. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But and are you thinking?
If he brought home a woman, yes, I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But
no, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life is proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Why is it so?
Go ahead.
From my point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick. That's another one of you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
So
did you I mean, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Breathe and digest. You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Say what? I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but.
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay. Average looking women, average looking woman who's older, average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son, average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one. And you're making, I don't want to have to go there, But when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
Sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, man. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone, straight up, because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, man, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more, because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities. And that's the reality. Men don't care about your money. Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money. It ain't ours. We care about the fact that you are older and you got kids.
Yes, sir.
And you're average. And your reality of your life has showed you that. You don't have the kind of men that you want knocking on your door trying to find you. See, what we've done in this country, this world, is we've told women like yourself that you can have it all, and you got a Prince Charming who's 6 foot, 6 feet tall, 6-figure income, jawline, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, man. No. Most people get average people, especially average people. And you're an average person. I mean, let's be real. You're not running Microsoft. You had a pet grooming business. You've been making 6 figures for the last 3 years. Okay. But if I'm looking at you, if I looked at you and I took all that off of you, all the eyelashes and all the hair, what do you look like under there?
I mean, I look the same.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
I'm sorry?
No, you don't. You don't look the same, because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
So what is your advice for women that...
All right, I'll tell you my advice, man, because you're not listening to me. This is why I always recommend you need therapy.
Therapy, man. What's wrong with y'all, man?
Most of us in the Black community need therapy, but you're not dealing with reality.
At all. I
asked you about your child's father, and you couldn't answer me. But it doesn't sound like you're too proud of him. What kind of student is your child?
He's an A student.
Does he have any behavioral problems?
No, he actually got a YouTube channel, and he's trying.
No. But where is it? But his daddy is still. If his daddy is alive, does he have a relationship with his father?
Yeah, he does.
Then what's your issue with him?
He's not business minded like my father and my uncle. And
then why did you choose to make a baby with him before you got married?
Young and dumb. I was 16.
Exactly, and that cost. See? Yeah. That young and dumb shit. Let me stop you right here. That young and dumb shit you black women throw out as if it's supposed to get. Listen and listen well, women. Young and dumb is not a get out of jail free card. It doesn't go woof and change the fact. You still have to carry that consequence. And men are not rushing up to be stepfathers to 13-year-olds. What would be better is if you honestly sat down and asked yourself, what value can I bring to a man?
And I know that what I can.
Well, all right. What value? What is it?
What is it? I can help him with his business. I'm very business minded on the end of helping organize. And I plant into planting my own garden, so I can definitely plant into improving my elegance with just self-improvement and working on myself. And
man, at 35 years old, here's what you told me. I can help him with his business. Do respect, man. And I mean no disrespect, but 20 to 30% of people own businesses. What about the 70 to 80% of men who don't own them? That means that doesn't matter. That means nothing to the average man. Then the next thing you said, I can plant. Ma'am, that means nothing to most people because we go to grocery stores. Then you say self-improvement. I gave you a shot at saying what you have to offer to men, and you said nothing that we value.
What do you value? What do y'all?
Book a session. I'm not doing this. Nope. I'm done. I'm trying to go around. But this has happened. The older you ladies get, the more you get set in your ways. Book a session because I don't want to do this in public, man. Because you seem like a sweet woman, but you don't. But you're not getting it.
You're being so mean.
I'm not being. Don't tell me I'm being mean. I'm about to be mean. I get tired of you broads telling me I'm being mean because you cannot handle the goddamn truth. You called my show on a day that you ain't even supposed to be here, and I honored the call and sat here and tried to help you, and I'm telling me I'm being mean. Get the fuck out of my phone.
Rest of the essence to Kev, man. Juju, what's up, girl? You already know you too, man. You said I'll be going on church soon. Greatness all 2023. What you talking about? You be going on church soon. What you talking about, Juju? Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Rest in the essence to Kev, man. That's the video that kicked it all off for Kev. You know what I'm saying? Rest in the essence to that brother. You know, Kev had a very impactful, you know what I'm saying, influence on a lot of people, especially on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He was going to be the guy that really take this whole black sector of YouTube into the mainstream until his unfortunate demise, man. So I wanted to play that video right there, you know what I'm saying, just to pay respects to Kevin. Juju, man, what I tell you about how you spell God when you come over here, girl? You know you got to spell God in all capital letters, man. Go ahead and correct that if you would, if you could, man. Oh, you going to church? Oh, okay. You going to church pretty soon? If you're going to go to church tonight for New Year's Eve, Juju, make sure there you go. See that? Let that be an example to y'all out there that's watching. You see how Juju didn't mind taking correction? Let me come up for this, man. You see how Juju didn't mind me correcting her? You see how Juju didn't argue or she didn't say, hun, or what, or what's wrong? I could this one. She just followed suit. You know, girls like Juju get scooped up like Haagen-Dazs. You know what I'm saying? And she said she's going to church for New Year's Eve. So, you know what I'm saying? You giving your life to Yeshua, man? Right? Considering the recent death of our brother, Sinful the P, man. And Sinful used to say this all the time. I used to tell people this all the time, too. You need to give your life to God, man. You hear me? Yeah, man. Rest in the essence to Kev, man. You know what I'm saying? Kev met his untimely demise earlier this year. You know? And just like these sick, twisted people are celebrating Sinful's gone, they were celebrating Kev being gone, still celebrating Kev being gone. Did y'all hear that one boy talking that crazy stuff about Sinful, man, that Red was talking about, man? I ain't even gonna say that whole ass nigga's name, man. Right. He's a bitch ass nigga, though. There's people out here, and this is something that I was discussing with somebody earlier today, man. It is blowing my mind in 2022. People are actually celebrating the death of people. And when I say celebrating their death, I mean celebrating because this person died, because they're no longer here. And I want y'all to know that to do so, that is very demonic. even if you don't particularly like somebody or have even a lot of respect for somebody, you hear me? And that's fine. That's all well and good. You have a choice and the right to, feel and think whatever way you want to feel and think, right? But to talk foul on the dead, begrudgingly, disdainfully, mockingly, making jokes out of their passing, and then y'all be killing me because y'all be having the nerve to sit up here and talk crazy about somebody who just passed and then say some foolish stuff out your mouth like that was God. Right? Rest in the answers to Kevin Samuels, man. Rest in the answers to Simple P. Listen, a lot of you motherfuckers out here desecrating, disrespecting the dead, basically participating in scrying. I want y'all to know that shit is demonic, man. Y'all out here celebrating these people dying, talking crazy about people dying, making jokes and stuff, man. And not only that, you got dick in the booty ass, fun boy ass, tender, moist, soft ass niggas, right? Talking shit, right? And these niggas that sit up here and then letting people play with their booty hole and stuff, man. And this is the stuff I'll be talking about, man. This is why I say in 2023, us real ones is coming to take this shit over, man. Tap in and walk with me, back. Because this shit gotta stop. It can't continue, man. You got old dick in the booty ass, fun boy ass niggas talking about these bras like they know what they're talking about, or they even mess with bras because a lot of these dudes be tender as hell, moist as hell. You got motherfuckers talking on about everything except what they actually know about. All right. And what's sad about it, man, this is the super sad part about all of this, is that y'all, the subscribers, the listeners, y'all just listen to anything and anybody, and y'all just blow anybody up into popularity. Right? And I'm not saying this to be hating. I'm saying this some real shit. A lot of people who are popping, I'll be looking at them like, I'll be checking out their content, and I'm like, man, like, how they got this many subscribers, man? Right? And this is all a numbers game over here in YouTube anyway, man. And I mean in all aspects. Right, so when we thinking about what we interacting with, y'all, man, you gotta pay attention, you gotta pay homage too at the same time, because you know what I mean, it's very shrewd in its execution of its protocols, if you would. The unintelligent artificial intelligence, like I always tell y'all, man. So it's the last day of 2022. You know what I mean, y'all, man? 2023 coming in the building. And we taking this shit over, man. You know what I'm saying? We taking this shit over, man. Definitely taking this shit over, man. I don't know why this song is in my head, man, but I'm about to play it. Though. Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick. Let me do this real quick, right? What? What the hell going on, man? Man, what the hell? Oh yeah, they bugging, man. They big bugging, man. Man, hold on, man. Let me. Oh man, that's some bullshit, man. I'm trying to play this stuff from my man Sinful, man. They ain't gonna let me play. Ain't let me play it for some reason. Man, they ain't let me play it, man. That's some bullshit, man. It's crazy, man. Let me see if I can get on my phone real quick, man. Man, that shit just like way pissed me off a little bit for real, man. You already know what it is, man. 2022, man. You know. This is what I was talking about the other day, man. I know I'm supposed to put longer than that on there, man. I ain't supposed to play the whole goddamn thing, man. You know. What's good with y'all, man? 2022, man. It's the last day of 2022. And we over here at A Real Talk Podcast. We're sipping on this motherfucking Cavassier cognac. You know what I'm talking about? Smoking on some of this fruity of the fruity. Bringing the new year in real safe and real neutral. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got time to be out and about running around, man. That stuff don't intrigue me, man. You know, the police, the motherfucking squally be out crazy around this time of year, man. You know, you ain't trying to be riding around the streets of Columbus, Ohio, drunk on New Year's Eve, drinking and shit. That's not a good. That wouldn't be a good idea, man. Wouldn't be a good idea. Wouldn't be a good course of action for you. You know what I'm talking about? You did. There's a lot of songs that came out this year too, man. You hear me? There's a lot of songs that came out this year, man. You hear me? "2002 was a hell of a year, man. You feel me? We lost a lot of people this year, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people. Sad thing.
Cherry Production.
This one of the top songs right here, Little Dirt, Hanging with the Wolves.
They in my business, they tryna treat me like a menace, they tryna turn me down. You know I'm different, I'm walking around with my skinnies, I'm standing run down. Saying he stayed with that nigga had got off the table, so he had to calm down. Come to the rack with a rat, you think I'm dramatic, them niggas get shot down. Went out of town, they said had a warrant for murder, that shit gotta die down. I'm like, ta-da, nigga had put up his work, that nigga had got out. Can't have no party around, can't have no thotty around, cause niggas gon' bail out. When he was ballin', I had to go sit out, I wait on my turn before we had fell out. And I was standing my ground, I ain't had no body around, I'm fighting assault. I had a deadly weapon, I had a Smith & Wesson, but I got caught. I got sand for all my cases, you know damn well he getting me off. Better do hair and nails, you better go pull up a scam and get me out. I'm this street shit to a street nigga and that time ain't get caught. I had a best friend with a best friend, she a lesbian or dope. I got my gas in, I went to the West End.
OG, what up, man?
I was just listening to Gucci and G's, ain't listen to Pump, we'll kill you ride with wolves. Why you telling we not in tour? Park the car, they gon' jump out the door. Catch them slipping, you get a reward. And they snatching my people for. Got the keys to Alicia North. Kick an Addy up here in the wood. And the cat with the drink at the door. Wow, wow, wow. Why you telling niggas we ain't tour? Why you telling niggas we going to war? I don't even know about them boys. Wow, wow, wow. Nah, we ain't trying to squash no wars. We ain't trying to make peace with them boys. Niggas know what they did and they. Wow, wow, wow. Whenever it's war, then you gotta move. You saying your homie, you cut on the news. And I don't even talk, I'm so confused. Wow, wow, wow. You getting indicted from the computer. I don't even talk about no rules. I pay rent in my shoes. Wow, wow, wow. In the trenches, you don't get a scholarship. A delivery, you sold to the copper song. You remember you hopping the car with them. Case on hold, you know ain't gon' bother them. I'm parole on the road, my partner them. When you load, reload, get out of there. He ain't got it, you know that he out of there. Inside the track is a red car, no cabin, I'm rapping my ass off. Sipping the fold, my pants off, making me feel like a grandpa. You can go have you a shootout, don't mean you a killer, cause you ain't gon' land one. Nigga be bringing up pushing, be around bushes, I'm gon' land one. Nigga be pussy, bringing up shit they ain't do, that's won't be saying none. Back in the day with his mask and his Mac in his lap, we ain't told her no handgun. Back in the day with his head in his lap from the Mac, I went to Cancun. I did a report last time I went to court, I took my last room. Hop on the back of the Benji, I want some candy. When you be bringing up high speed, you need a red key. I'm the type to hop on the flight with a warrant, you gotta catch me. I'm the type to pop me a pill with an orange juice, don't catch me. Wow, wow, wow. Why you telling niggas we ain't tour? Why you telling niggas we go to war? I don't even know about them boys. Wow, wow, wow. Nah, we ain't trying to squash no wars. We ain't trying to make peace with them boys. Niggas know what they did and they. Wow, wow, wow. Whenever it's war, then you gotta move. You saying your homie, you cut on the news. And I don't even talk, I'm so confused. Wow, wow, wow. You getting indicted from the computer. I don't even talk about no rules. I pay rent in my shoes. Wow, wow, wow.
Cherry Production.
That was a Little Dirt.
Yeah, 21.
Is it me or was this nigga Drake just like sounding hella zesty and sassy on this whole album, man?
21, can you do something for me? Can you hit a little rich flex for me? Then 21, can you do something for me? Drop some bars to my pussy ex for me. Then 21, can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? 21, do your thing, 21, do your thing. Do your thing, 21.
Yellow diamonds in the watch. This shit costs a lot. Never send a bitch up die. That's how you get shot. I DM in vanish mode. I do that shit a lot. Took her panties off and this bitch thicker than the plot. All my S's ain't nothing. Them hoes busted. If my ops ain't rapping, they ass ducking. You ain't ready to pull the trigger. Don't clutch it. I know you on your period, baby. Can you suck it? I'm a savage. 21. Smacker, booty, and magic. I I slap a pussy nigga with the ratchet. I might slap a track on his whip and get the addy. Don't call me on Christmas Eve, bitch, call your dad. Bitch, call your uncle. Bitch, don't call me. Always in my ear, your whole fleet. Why my ass posting guns and only use they feet? Paid like an athlete, I got
all you hoes, all of you hoes need to remember who y'all talking to. It's the Slaughter Gang CEO. I got dick for you if I'm not working, girl. If I'm busy, then fuck no. You need to find you someone else to call when your bank account get low. You need to find you someone. Hey, 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 hey. I'm on that Slaughter Gang shit. Hey, murder gang shit. Hey, Slaughter Gang shit. Hey, murder gang shit. Hey, sticks and stones, chrome on chrome. That's just what a nigga on. Internet clones got them kissing through the phone. Pussies clicking up so they don't feel alone. Hey. Man, niggas seeing me, I'm young money CMB. I used to roll with CMG. The house is not a B&B. The bad bitches waiting on a nigga like I'm P&D. I'm steady pushing P, niggas pushing PTSD. I told her ass to kiss me in the club, fuck a TMZ. I used to want a GMC when what was doing B&E. We revving up and going on a run like we DMC. I lay up with her for a couple days, then it's BRB. Rappers love asking if I fuck when you know he did. Well, you know he did. Hey. She came in heels, but she left out on a cozy shit. Hey, I'm living every 24 like Kobe did. Shout out to the 6.
I agree with you, OJ.
Swear this shit is getting 8. I'm on 10 for the cake. Get a lot of love from 12, but I don't reciprocate. 51 division, stay patrolling when it's late. 21, my Eddie, so the knife is on the gate. All the dogs eating off a Baccarat plate. Niggas see Drake and they underestimate. Take it from a vet, that's a rookie ass mistake. Hey.
Those eyes of an angel, baby. Always watching. Always watching.
Everybody, fuck everything, nigga. Get money, nigga. Run this shit up, nigga. Run this shit all the way up, nigga, till you can't run it no motherfucking more, nigga. All the way up, nigga. Fuck up, nigga, to the motherfucking ceiling, nigga. Fuck these bitches. Fuck these niggas too. Fuck them all. You know what I mean? I mean this shit. For real, nigga. Straight up. Hey.
If I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell? In my trap house counting quality, talking to my scale. My jewelry box having more water than Wisconsin Dells. Trap nigga, I count money better than I spell. Came up from nothing, addicted to hustling. Yeah, he my dog, but no, I don't trust him. She a bad bitch, but she know we just fucking. She told me she love me, I told her you pluck it.
Cut that shit out, little mama.
Stop it. This bitch deserve a gold medal the way she suck it. Blue Louis V bucket. My chain too big to tuck it. My blunts the size of biggest, spinning paper like I'm puffy. She fuck me, then she lucky. Yeah, she got this super sloppy. I call that bitch yucky. Bitch, don't speak to me in public. Bitch. Fast money, fast cars. I live for this shit. Bitch. My young nigga and them man, they gon' kill for this shit. Bitch. Shaking my head off, you just too real for this shit. Bitch. My first investment was a vacuum seal, then I got rich. Bitch. Nemo can get whatever from me, cause he never switched.
Hey.
Jizzle was right there with me, man. We didn't have shit.
Hey.
Sleeping cuz quick to tell me, fuck him, he a bitch. Fuck him. Dog ass nigga off the leash, duck in the pigs. When they found out the plug, came back and told my nigga it's up. We gon' ball forever and forever straight out the mud. Been through so much shit, so I fill my body up with drugs. 20 whips in front of the club, nigga, that's us. On my own stylist, I spend millions on designers. I got my own island in Castalia, you can find me. Got more jewelry than your jeweler, nigga. I spent millions on diamonds. I put ice on everybody around me just to see see them shining. My spot got great customer service like Chick-fil-A. Might take her to the hood, but I can't take her on a date. Sleep walking on that codeine, but I'm wide awake. These niggas ain't fucking with me, and I put that on automate.
Rest of the essence to my brother Dolph, man. One of the realest to do it, man.
I had to figure this shit out, nigga, you know what I mean? Just me and my real niggas, you know what I mean? Nigga, you ain't eat out the flow with us, nigga, you ain't eat out the garbage with us, nigga. You know what I mean? You wasn't there, nigga. You wasn't there with us, nigga. We had to get it how we live, nigga. I put this shit on automate.
Nah, I ain't finished, nigga. My office is a trap house in South Memphis, nigga. Riding with a bullet through the city, nigga. I been selling bags about a 50, nigga. Pinky ring, it cost me $750, nigga. Pour a 8 and drink it, I don't sip it, nigga. Kicking shit and smoking, no forbidden, nigga. You a grown man, stop all of that bitching, nigga. I go so hard, make them hate me. My whole life I'm moving, HD. Blue retro, blue AP. Too much.
Right, I ain't even mean to cut that off like that though, man. But yeah, man, we just paying homage to everybody that's gone, man. You know what I'm saying? 2022. You know what I'm saying, man? 2022 was a hell of a year. You understand what I'm saying? We lost a lot of good brothers. You know what I'm talking about? We lost a lot of good brothers, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? I just want to take the night to pay homage. You know what I'm saying? Pay respects. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about a lot of good people, man, who have very impactful influences in the culture and in the world in 2022 who's no longer here with us, man. You know what I'm saying? 2023, we got to keep it 100, man. 2023 is the return of the real, man. All you fuck niggas on YouTube, your time is up. All right? I'm telling you that right now. Time is up. You got fat while we all starved. Right?
Mike Wilmer.
He just walked out like went to the Bible. Well, from the whole time he had to land about 3 months.
Dear God.
We just living, man.
Mike Wilmer.
He just walked out like went to the Bible.
Rest of the asses in trouble, man.
Dear God.
Y'all forget about trouble, did y'all, man?
Yeah. Real, whatever we did.
We tragically lost trouble this year, too, man.
I barely really ever come to you about things, you know, because I feel like you gave me
out there messing with them ratchet ass bitches in the hood.
I need you to watch out for me.
I better be careful fucking with them ratchets in the hood, man.
You know, Lord, I live by
especially if you're a brother of status, man, or stature, man. You don't be going out to no hood rat's crib by yourself on the late night side, man.
That's the way I was raised, so the way we gotta go get it is the way we gotta go get it. But I feel you know that my heart is pure. You know that I'm not doing this out of ill intentions.
That's dangerous, man.
I really need this to work. Please, Lord, don't let them fuck over nothing. Please. Bring back to
that's nasty trouble, man.
It's in your hand. It's in your hand.
That's the effort to that brother, man. You know, out there messing with them hood rats, man. I'm just gonna learn y'all a lesson, man. Start messing with them ratchet ass bitches in the hood, man. When you get to a certain status in your life, man. You know, you done made you a nice little bit of money, man. You got some notoriety about yourself.
Go get your money, man. Go get your money.
Trouble was talented too, man.
Ounces in my motherfucking bench. Diamonds on a young nigga. Dance. Yeah. Just drop some banjos on some glass. Yeah. Just drop your bitch out, man. That hoe so nasty. All about that paper. Can't miss a beat. Yeah. I'ma get some cho-cho. What think about me? Yeah. Gossip all that whole shit. Miss me with that. Yeah. I could put you front line. Just bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Yeah. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Yeah. Don't wanna have to chase it down. Fight no stacks. Cause I will blow your back. Bring it back. This over here, throw it back. Yeah. Tryna show me that she bought it. Bought it, yeah. Shot it, bought it, yeah. Take the charger, bought it, shot it, say she bought it. I gotta come for you, shot it, my little partner, little. Lie wide off the gate, don't need your mileage. As a chick, you skip the candle, Mr. Charlie. Nowadays, I ride it for him, Mr. Charlie. I got the candle now, sorry, Mr. Charlie. Hey, she said you so motherfucking hood. But you ain't no motherfucking good. Might be right, gifting a curse, I take it all as blessed. Know you fucking with a real one, no question. I know you gon' get spent doing all that flex. So many y'all but shooting you straight, it no pressure. Hating on that man, won't do you no bless. Try to see the young nigga bless. Wanna go down when you ain't got no money. Worry about these hoes and you ain't got no money. Mike Will made it. Big trouble, baby. Yeah. Ounces in my motherfucking bench. Diamonds on a young nigga. Dance. Yeah. Just drop some banjos on some glass. Yeah. Just drop your bitch out, man. That was so nasty. All about that paper. Can't miss a beat. Yeah. I'ma get some cho-cho. What think about me? Yeah. Gossip all that old shit. Mix me with that. Yeah. I could put you front line, just bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, yeah, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, yeah. Don't wanna have to chase it down, about no stack, cause I will blow your back.
That shit been crazy, right? Nigga Drake tryna holler at a nigga. Might say he played him a couple songs, said nigga fucking with a nigga, man.
I ain't like that game.
3 days. Little man D been working together and everything. He might have been blowing my line up trying to get it together.
Shit, you know how he is.
Yeah, that nigga 3 crazy.
A little fight.
Yeah, nigga's a good nigga, man. Fuck the bullshit. Oh, Lord.
Might make it happen.
Chase it down, about no stack, cause I will blow your back, bring it back, this whole here, throw it back, damn. Yeah, I don't play no games, boy, I'm at your head. All about the family niggas to the pledge. Now you gotta own up to that shit you said. You can't push us to the edge, trouble from the edge. Hit the gas and we out of there. Do it for the sick, cause we started there. I got a girl that used to ride around with parking her. I gotta get it, you came from my little partner there. Yeah, richer man, heavy on a watch. Extra million just to see the Maybach drop. Crest white smile on my face. Once I get the snapping, ain't nobody safe. Reality gon' hit you, we gon' hit you. Either way, if they was with you, they going with you. Mike Will made it. Me and Big Trouble, baby. Ounces in my motherfucking bench. Diamonds on a young nigga. Dance. Yeah, just drop some banjos on some glass. Yeah, just drop your bitch out, man. That was so nasty. All about that paper, can't miss a beat. Yeah, I'ma get some cho-cho. What think about me? Yeah, gossip all that whole shit. Miss me with that. Yeah. I could put you front line, just bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, yeah, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, yeah. Don't wanna have to chase it down, about no stack, cause I will blow your back, bring it back, this whole here, throw it back.
man. Rest in the essence to that brother Trouble, man. You know what I mean? Y'all remember Trouble, man, when he got killed earlier this year by that hating ass dude who was baby girl, baby dad, or whatever, man. Trouble was tripping though, man. For real. Trouble was acting 14 karat crazy, man. You hear me? He ain't had no business doing what he was doing, man. He should not have been at that girl's house at all. All right? A lot of dope tracks came out in 2022, man. This was one of them, man.
When we could be superstars, we've been rather wrecking cars.
Hey, bro, is that Jambo?
What is at stake for us? Kicking up cameras. Yeah, we could be superstars, but I'm pretty sure our time is up. And so we fell out the spinning tops.
Say you my nigga, I'ma be your killer. Nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any nigga like fuck this glitter. Ski off third on bitch. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gonna cost a nigga that rockin' with you? I got split in the city. I been